Hello and welcome to another daily market update by Market Intel. I'm on the dailymarketupdate.com website. Feel free to register here for free to receive free daily market updates, Elliott-Wave updates about different asset classes. Today we want to talk about gold, and I haven't covered the GLD chart yet in video, so we will do that together with the gold chart because we've seen a little bit of movement to the upside, not unexpected within our current correction, but we also talk about a possible turning point which could occur very, very shortly. So let's talk about gold first, and then we cover GLD at the end. So let's talk about the 2-day chart, which is our long-term gold chart here, which shows the movements basically since 2020. The idea is still very much that we are here in this B-wave correction within a wave 4. So we talked about that in the last update, that a third wave topped here in yellow in 2020 at $2,089. Gold has recently broken that level again, but the movements look like a corrective structure. So in our preferred interpretation, we are dealing here with a larger A, B, C flat correction, as it seems, with an overshooting B wave. B waves tend to overshoot in a fourth wave. It just takes a little bit of patience. B waves can trick us into believing that we're already in the next larger move up, whereas actually it looks more like a corrective structure within a wave 4. So Elliott-Wave allows us to understand the context here, and you can see the structures here labeled as A, B, C. Once this B wave is complete, we are expecting a C wave decline, which would then lead to a completion of the fourth wave in yellow. We should, however, in this fourth wave not move below $1,377. You can see that in this B wave that's currently overshooting here, we're tracking a so-called WXY structure in magenta, and the Y wave, which is part of this complex correction, is likely still unfolding. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour chart, which shows us a little bit more detail. Here you can actually see how this Y wave in magenta is unfolding. Here you can see that the X wave low, which was October last year, and then a larger WXY in blue started to unfold. Bit of a triangle pattern here, which now broke to the upside, and we seem to be moving towards completing here this Y wave. Not unexpected. The B wave already, could have completed already. That was, however, only our alternative perspective. So in the preferred interpretation, we are likely moving up. We were supposed to move up higher here in wave Y of B. So a very, very complex corrective pattern. You can see that it looks really like a corrective structure. And let's talk about the alternative perspective as well. Well, in the alternative, basically the B wave topped already and we're heading down more directly now, whereas in the preferred interpretation we should move a little bit higher. It doesn't look finished yet. Once we see a reversal, we will indicate that and then confirm the completion of wave B, and it could then lead to this C wave decline that I shared with you here on the 2-day chart. Now, in a very similar way, let's talk about the GLD chart, because the GLD chart is in a very similar structure. Also here, this is the 1-day chart, by the way. Here on the SPDR Gold Trust chart, you can see that also here we are tracking this WXY structure to the upside in magenta, part of this blue wave X. So instead of tracking an ABC structure here on the GLD chart, we're tracking a larger WXY structure. It's actually a WXYXZ structure with the next move down expected as wave Z, which is another corrective pattern. So it's a very, very complex corrective structure. But also here we should be close to completing this overall correction before we then move down further. And in the process of completing that Z wave, we would expect the market to break below the X wave low, magenta wave X. That is also going to be structural support. You see here early in 2023, the market also found some support in that region around $168. And then we should also see it break below that level and then below $150.58, which is another level of support to complete this overall fourth wave correction. And as soon as this is done, then we should see further significant upside movements in yellow wave 5, which you actually don't see on the chart here, but it would be another uptrend, very similar to what we expect on the gold chart as well, but not until this correction is finished, which still involves another move to the downside in wave C on the gold chart or wave Z on the GLD chart. Yeah, that's the update about gold and GLD. Hope you enjoyed the update. Make sure that you follow the link in the description to register for free Elliott-Wave updates. And yeah, thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.